Cinema has long been a powerful way to explore deeply personal experiences in a way that feels universal. Whether through the multiverse chaos of everything everywhere all at once or the grounded introspection of Francis Ha, great drama films speak to the human condition. Few films do this with the elegance and emotional precision of Tokyo Story, Yasujiro Ozu's 1953 masterpiece that continues to resonate more than 7 decades later. Although it was once dismissed as too culturally specific for Western viewers, Tokyo Story has since earned recognition as one of the greatest films ever made. Today, it holds a perfect 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes and remains an essential viewing experience for anyone interested in the quiet complexities of family life, aging, and generational distance. A gentle giant of Japanese cinema. In the post-war era, Japanese cinema saw the rise of 2 legendary auteurs, Akira Kurosawa and Yasujiro Ozu. Kurosawa, known for his sweeping samurai epics like Seven Samurai and Rashomon, became a direct influence on Hollywood, inspiring filmmakers such as George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. By contrast, Ozu's films remained more introspective and intimate, earning slower recognition outside Japan. Ozu's Tokyo Story was not released theatrically in the United States until 1972, nearly 2 decades after its original Japanese premiere. This delay was due in part to the belief that the film's quiet, understated portrayal of post-war Japanese family dynamics wouldn't translate to international audiences. Ironically, it's precisely that deeply human perspective that makes Tokyo Story universally relatable. A story rooted in everyday struggles. Tokyo Story follows an elderly couple who journey from their rural town to Tokyo to visit their grown children. What they find, however, is a series of subtle rejections. Their children, busy with their own lives, are often too distracted or indifferent to spend meaningful time with them. Though no one behaves with open cruelty, there's a quiet neglect that echoes loudly in the stillness of Ozu's storytelling. The film doesn't rely on dramatic confrontation. Instead, Ozu uses long, lingering shots and quiet pauses to highlight the emotional distance between characters. The tension lies not in what is said, but in what remains unspoken. Small gestures, a half-hearted smile, a polite excuse, a resigned sigh, carry the weight of entire relationships. At one point, the parents are sent off to a noisy seaside inn, not because their children want them to relax, but because no one wants the responsibility of hosting them. The most heart-wrenching moment comes after the mother falls ill and dies, prompting the family to return home for the funeral. The widowed father, left alone, reflects with quiet sorrow on the life he shared and the kindness he wishes he had shown more often. The universal language of family. What makes Tokyo Story so powerful is how it translates its specific cultural setting into universally understood emotions. Anyone who has felt the sting of growing apart from family or the guilt of putting off a phone call or visit will find something painfully familiar in Ozu's film. Rather than relying on melodrama or sweeping speeches, Ozu builds his emotional landscape from small, deliberate choices. His camera rarely moves. Conversations are quiet. Scenes linger long after the dialogue ends. This stillness allows viewers to absorb not only what's happening, but also how it feels. In its final moments, Tokyo Story leaves us with a gentle but profound message. Life is fleeting, and we rarely realize how precious our time with loved ones is until it's gone. It's a call to mindfulness, presence, and compassion, values that transcend cultures and eras. Where to watch? In recent years, streaming platforms have made international cinema more accessible than ever, and Tokyo Story is now just a few clicks away. You can currently stream it on Plex, Hulu, and Max. Whether you're a longtime fan of world cinema or just beginning to explore it, Tokyo Story is an essential experience. Its quiet brilliance proves that sometimes the most profound stories are the ones that whisper instead of shout.